Okay guys, so today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make these stealthy sunshades for your vehicle. This is going to be a full walkthrough. I'm going to be showing you guys tips, tricks, the materials I got, how I put everything together, everything I have learned from this build, and how you guys can improve your guys' build. I got this Reflectix, I'll put it on the screen, the one that I chose. I got some cardboard, got some Gorilla Spray adhesive, got our Reflectix tape, scissors, Sharpie, all that. And then once we make the shades and everything, I'm gonna be making a platform here. It's gonna be a hatch, pull-out drawer. I'm gonna be able to set a recliner. And then back here, it's gonna be a whole platform. I'm gonna take out all my seats other than the driver's seat. And then the back over here, like that's gonna be all big platform and have one big hatch. And this is gonna convert, you know, it's gonna be like a nice living space. The first thing we gotta do is make some templates of the We're gonna be making some templates. Just gonna put some cardboard. We got the windows open. We're gonna put the cardboard over top, do a trace on the inside, and then we'll cut out the size of the Reflectix. And then the one other thing that we're gonna do, we don't have today, getting some sort of black material that is sun resistant. That way it won't fade like as the sun's on it. And this will totally like decrease the amount of heat that goes inside of your vehicle. I also want it blacked out so then people don't think I'm sleeping in the vehicle, because if you just have, you know, you got your Reflectix on there, people are gonna know you're sleeping in it. So then it's keeping it more low key. Close it. Okay, so all this is gonna be is just a rough template, and then what we're gonna be doing is just trimming it down from here. So I'd rather have more material than not. So I'm gonna have it a little bit higher on each edge. So that one's good. Okay, so right now what she's doing, she's making little relief cuts, just so that way we could cut the cardboard to a lot better. Yeah, so definitely cutting the cardboard, guys. Put quite a bit of relief cuts, because if you guys ever cut cardboard, you know how much of a pain it is. It just pushes the scissors to the side and it's just really annoying. So, you know, make these relief cuts, makes it a lot better. It's a sigh of relief.
You're so funny.
Thanks. Boom.
It's not perfect.
So we got a perfect cutout, like she said. So a good tip that Haley thought of, you know, draw arrows where you need extra material. So honestly, we'll just like, we'll go like that. So we need extra, and then we'll put an arrow there. And then we need a little bit extra over here. So we'll just draw where we need it. Quick little arrow. Make one template, and then make one to perfection and trace that one. And kind of like fit that one. We got a little bit extra, but that's okay. It's better than having spaces. Some windows have it, some windows don't, but there's a little divot in mine that I could somewhat fit them in. So anyway, so that's after tracing it. Once we close the windows, there are teeny little gaps on the inside, but not with these ones, because these ones actually have extra material. And then this is this side, so you can see right there, that's because we made it. Try to make it perfect, but these ones, you can see, there's no gaps. So make sure you actually have those little overhangs. That's what you guys want. You don't want it completely perfect, because you're just gonna trim it too much. If it's perfect, then it's not perfect. So we got her holding that side, and we're just gonna do a quick little trim.
Put it up, and like I'll hold it while you're trimming. Like
Yeah.
I'll hold it.
Okay, so here's what we got going on. We got this, we trimmed it up a bit, just so we got a little bit of extra room. So all we did, we just stuff it right into the back there, and we got this little line. We're gonna cut along that line, a little bit bigger than that line, but we're gonna cut it, and then that should give us our first corner. So in that corner, that's snug. So then now we're gonna focus on trying to cut up here.
Ow, my fucking
Oh
finger,
fuck,
bro.
I didn't see your finger. So what we did for the mirror, we placed it all the way up. We placed it all the way up to the mirror. We cut a little slit, and then from there we cut one straight line. And then what it does is it'll hold it up a lot better. And then it folds around it. That way you don't got some big lines or whatever. So we'll just leave that. We do got this little bit, but okay, so a good tip when applying your Velcro, what you guys want to have that big lip, and then you apply it, because if you don't do that, you guys will be able to see the Velcro just like that, and you can't see the second one up here. Place the Velcro much lower on the window than higher. So as you guys can see, you know, there's still extra. I got to fill in on this side. So I have Reflectix tape. So all I'm gonna do is just add another chunk to this extra space right here. And then I'll be able to, you know, fit it right. Say if you guys switch to a different vehicle after making this, don't throw this out. All you guys got to do is just add Reflectix tape to it. You know what I mean? And then just add more Reflectix around it, and then do the whole process all over again. But just don't waste the middle piece. You know what I mean? This is really good material. You know, it costs a little bit of money. So if you guys don't want to waste anything. Yeah, so since this is my rear window, I don't really have a lot of room. Like, I don't have anywhere it could actually stick. So I'm really just using the contour of the car to kind of hold it in place. So this isn't gonna be snug up against the window. It's just kind of gonna sit like this. But that's all I could do just because I'm in a hatchback. Okay, so now I'm just trimming up on the sides. Okay, so what I'm doing now, I just added a little fold in it, just so then it gives this kind of a more sturdy base, just because this window has nothing to really stay on. And then I'm just gonna get little magnets, one here, and I'm gonna... Okay guys, so now we're gonna be blacking out our Reflectix. Now the material I chose, I'll show it on the screen. I just got it Fabricland, $6 per meter. This all costed $24. But I have lots of extra. I thought I needed a lot more than I really did. Now this material, whenever you guys are choosing your material, you guys wanna make sure that it's good for being out in the sun all the time. If you guys get cotton or something like that, it'll tend to discolor within time. So since the material I'm working with and the Reflectix isn't so good for bonding, I'm just gonna coat it once, let it dry, and then I'm gonna coat it a second time, and then I'll wrap it into the material. Okay, so another tip, if you guys don't want these ripples, if you don't want it to look like that, make sure you guys only apply the glue on the outside edges, just around the edges. So to get that effect, I sprayed it across the whole thing. To make it smooth and nice like this, I like this a lot more than that. All I did was apply the glue around the edges. Guys, you guys want at least 1 to 2 inches away from the edge of your Reflectix. So yeah, on the inside here, I'm not putting any glue. All I'm doing is gluing around the edges and pulling it tight and gluing it. I cut a little slit just so then I could get material on material, and then I'm gonna paper clip it once I glue it. So then the glue will go around the whole Reflectix. That way on the window, you still won't see any sort of Reflectix. And then same on this side. So I'm gonna test this out and see how this goes. Okay, so I just put the material over top of the Reflectix. This is probably like the next day, and now you guys can see it's all winter snowy. Show it around. So I'm just gonna set up everything inside of the cars and show you guys what it looks like on the in and outside. Okay, so what you guys wanna make sure you do for the side windows, put it up, push it up first, and then press in through the bottom. It helps it, I find it helps lock it in place better rather than working from the bottom up. I feel it works a lot better when you go from the top and then push it in. These gaps right here, what you guys wanna do, so yeah, you see that gap? So all you do, just take a piece of tape, just trace the gap. So kind of like fill it in on one side. Fill it in on this side, right? A little patch on there. Boom, got it on both sides. Now that gap should be filled. You can see there's no more gaps. And I'm doing that with all the windows in here. So this one's good. Did this one, I'm gonna do the final one over here. That's what it looks like without the flashlight on. So you can see we got a little bit of gaps in some spots. But this is what it's gonna look like, guys. Definitely sleep in here. You know, it's the middle of the day outside. You know. It doesn't matter what vehicle you guys got. If you got a Volkswagen Beetle, anything like that, all you need is a little bit of creativity and you can convert it into your home. You guys don't need no big cargo van. You guys don't need no Mercedes cargo van or anything like that. Work with it, what you got. That's what I'm doing. And you guys can do it too. Any other videos I'm making are on hiking, gear reviews, and then I'm trying to figure out more video ideas. If you guys have any personal video ideas you guys would like to recommend to me, definitely let me know, and I may just make them. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya!